Hey everyone, Rachel and Steph, Yoga Bones,
Hello.
BAM number 8.
Number 8.
We are going to be doing Utkatasana, which is our chair pose. And what we want to do with our BAM, the benefits, anatomy, alignment and modifications, is talk about the benefits. So there's so many.
I know.
Steph, what's your key one? What's your key benefit, babe, for Utkatasana?
My key one. If I think about when I'm in it, I love bringing my attention to the heart.
Beautiful.
How it stimulates the heart, how you want to open the heart. And I feel like when you're in there and when you're thinking about this, that openness, it kind of takes you out of your head that you're slowly, no, I don't want to say dying, but like slowly like fire, because it's a very fiery pose.
Fiery
right?
pose, because, and I'm sorry, but I am going to interrupt because it's right where you are. Fiery, you stood there, everything's going on. So beautiful Steph said to her students one class, can you spell Utkatasana? And her student said,
oh my God,
this is the spelling. Listen to the spelling of how it's spelled.
No, but it's like a funny joke, right? Because you're in the pose. The last thing you want to do is someone talking because all you want to do is get out of the pose, right? So I'm like, start a story and I'm like, how do we spell that? And they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't want to know how to spell it. Who cares?
Yeah.
And one of my students, front row center, goes, R-A-S-S-H-O-L-E. Utkatasana. If you're from the Caribbean, you're going to clue on very fast what that word means.
And if you're not, just do it in slow-mo and figure it out. There's a lot going on. So sorry, I interrupted because Steph was talking about her key benefit, which is when you're in the intensity, as Utkatasana can be. Steph likes to focus, please go ahead, babe, on
opening the heart, finding that like stimulation just to keep it there, like bringing all my love and attention here, so it keeps me in the pose. It keeps me very focused because it's, it's really hot.
Yeah, beautiful. And so that heart open, and we'll show you, because there's 2 different variations to the pose that we want to talk about.
Yes.
And everyone, for me, my key benefit is that it just brings you into an awareness of your feet. There's a lot going on, but I really like to focus on everyone knowing where the 4 corners, 4 corners of the foot, the big toe, the baby toe, the outer heel, the inner heel, outer heel, whichever way around my fingers are going there. Those are your 4 corners. That's what they talk about in yoga. So it's really important. It's a beautiful opportunity to get there first. And then, like a tree, right? All the beautiful trees, they've only got big and broad because of strong root system. Exactly. So the benefit of Utkatasana for me is really getting into being awesome in the feet. Steph's going to talk me through it. So she loves me.
Yes.
Which one do you want to do first, babe?
So there's 2 variations. There's like I don't want to say a more traditional one, absolutely not. There's just different variations on different styles that you're going to do. So there's the Ashtanga one. So if you start from standing straight up, so Ardha Uttanasana, so arms up, hands together. So we want to take the gaze to look at the outer edges of the thumbs, and we inhale, exhale, and it looks like a little baby lightning bolt. So we want to feel the spine. We want to keep that long. Like we've been mentioning before, we want to draw the belly and draw the ribs in. Nice. We don't want to over tuck here. We want to let the pelvis find that nice, perfect. So we want to hug in through the knees, hug in through the ribs, finding that baguette, wrapping everything in. Nice, Rachel.
Thanks, babe.
What did you feel in that? Did you feel?
A lot going on. So good, so good. And then the other one, everyone, is your forward one. It's your more, let's call it more standard.
More standard, that you can get a little deeper in it. So one of the little tips I give when I'm teaching is also, where are your toes? So if you're letting your knees go forward, and I'm asking my students, like, can you see your toes? And they say no, then I'm like, back up. So we want to try and get the seat to reach a little further back, we're trying to get the knees to stack over the ankles. You should be able to lift your toes and then anchor them back down. We don't want all the weight into the heels. Now lift the head a little more, Rachel. Oh yeah, now see if you can sit lower. Lower, 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 lower. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, so good. That's another gorgeous variation. That's fun. Yeah, don't do that 10 times in a row.
Yeah, that's a lot. So alignment, fantastic. Thanks so much, Steph.
But when we start from the feet, so like Rachel said, get into the 4 corners of the feet.
Yeah.
When you activate that, you get into the inner arches of your feet, would activate the midline all the way up, gets in the ribs all the way to the inner wrists. So yes, there's a lot going on in this pose. There's a lot going on in all the poses. But this one I find really activates the fire. bringing it to the belly. Find your heart. Where's your heart? Can you lift it up? Get your shoulders to slide down. Nice. And like all the poses we've been talking about is look at her spine there. Look at that. Nice, long, flat back. So now if we talk about variations or modifications.
The arms.
Mostly I find with Utkatasana, yes, the legs are on fire, obviously. But it's mostly what I find is the shoulder access or that back bend to incorporate the upper body and the arms.
Yeah, and so this is what we're saying, you know, some people have shoulder restriction, we're weak around the upper back, we don't have that extension. And so although the arms are supposed to be doing this beautiful straight thing, and then in the first version they're doing that together thing, it's just, can you bring your arms up?
Yeah.
Can they be symmetrical? I.e., this is my good shoulder, yay, and then this one, no, just do both the same. And don't maybe go so low in your legs if you're suffering with the legs. So it's just, yeah, it's what can you do that's symmetrical? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can have your hands like on your thighs to start. So Utkatasana, the minute you hinge at the hips and bend the knees, boom, I'm in Utkatasana.
Yeah.
I'm here. I can rest here, find the pose, start from the feet, work my way up. Slowly I can bring my hands here. You always want to activate the midline so I can hug an imaginary block here, keep the arms active, and slowly take the hands a little higher. Find my limit, exactly, we don't want to have them uneven. And you can even bring the hands behind the head. So yes,
proper.
The arms are very important, but she's only allowed one per video and that was
it. Baby, because it's awesome, everyone. Just crack on and know that you're absolutely fabulous when you're doing it. That you're getting great feet awareness, that you're getting a great heart opening. Please know that it's intense. It then helps you with your endurance. It helps you with your, yes, I can bloody do this.
I can do this for 5 more breaths.
I can do this without saying, you know? And yeah, so cool, man. Like a few alignment points there, benefits, and the modifications.
Yep.
Maybe it's a wrap,
So play with the different variations. See which ones you like better. Feel the body. It's really fun. Like instead of if you're doing one variation, like you're always in that one, amazing. But see if you can try another one and play with that one and see how different it feels in the body. And then next time you're in it, see if you can figure out how it is actually spelled.
Yeah, well said, babe. Awesome. Okay, cool guys, everyone. Over and out until next time.